In places like here in this island, where tourism has become a major part of the economy, there's an unspoken rule. Locals pay what's fair, outsiders pay what they can afford. It's a sliding scale. Locals know it, vendors know it, drivers know it. Hello guys, in today's video, it's all about eating papaya. What's so important about this papaya? What's about this papaya? This papaya is an overpriced papaya. Yeah, they charge me more here. And that is what the video is all about today. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I live in Siquijor temporarily. An island most people see as quiet, untouched, and safe, and it is in so many ways. I, a Filipino, am treated like an outsider. And if that happens to me, imagine what it's like for foreigners who don't speak the language, don't understand the norms, or just show up thinking the smile culture means everything's fine. I'm also getting tired of this also now. This video is not a warning, it's an orientation. If you're thinking of moving here in the Philippines or in a rural area in the province, living here long-term, or even traveling outside Manila or Cebu, okay? I want to give you the perspective most travel bloggers don't do or don't say. Most foreigners think they're safe blending in because Filipinos speak English. And yes, we do speak English, but that doesn't mean you'll be treated like a local. Language isn't just about communication, it's about identity and belonging. So in islands or in the provinces and rural areas like in Siquijor, for example, the dominant language is Bisaya. I speak Tagalog because I'm from Luzon. That's still Filipino, but not the local Filipino. But the moment I speak Tagalog in a place where everyone's speaking Bisaya, I'm immediately marked as not from here. That moment creates a silent shift in how I am treated. Prices change, levels of trust adjust, people speak more carefully, or sometimes stop explaining things altogether. And for you, as an expat, let's say, the same shift happened. You don't even need to open your mouth. You speak English, or you have a white skin, you have a black skin. Once they see you, automatically, of course, they know you're not a local. You have money. You probably don't know what the actual price of anything is. That's not about racism or hate. It's a survival logic. This is how locals navigate a tourism economy. Okay, let's go deeper. A lot of expats think they'll be safe from the outside, the outsider label if they dress like the locals. But I'm going to be honest with you, that's not enough. I wear my oversized slippers here. My feet looks like a farmer's feet. No offense to farmers, but it just looks like it's so dirty, always muddy. I wear pambahay. This is what we call pambahay, normal clothes. The same casual clothes you'll see on neighbors. No, the locals here. I don't walk around with expensive things. I don't carry flashy bags or wear imported brands. I blend in visually. I don't even need to blend in intentionally because I just show up like this. This is just how I am. Occasionally, in rare occasions, yes, I like to dress nicely, but that is on very rare occasions. This is how I show up to people every day. Is there anything in me right now that shouts fancy? I don't think so. My motorbike is normal. It's not even an expensive one. It's not even the fancy ones. A lot of locals here own fancy motorbikes. My helmet, come on, my helmet is broken and it's not even a real helmet. It's a kiddie helmet. Every time I go to the market, with dirty feet and dirty hands because always before I go to the market, I always come here and fetch water my plants, and therefore I get muddy, my hands and my feet. And yeah, this is how I look like. Nothing fancy. Doesn't look like I'm something special. I don't even look like a tourist. And I still get overcharged. Like this one. I went to the market. I'm so hungry. I didn't eat yet for the whole day. It's my first meal of the day. It's not even a meal. For me, this is 70 pesos. And then someone came and bought the same thing, papaya. And the price for them is 35 pesos per kilo. Me, 70 pesos per kilo. This is not the first time that it happened to me. There's one time it happened to me 3 times already. This is the third time. The first time and the second time is with the same vendor, the same product. It's pineapple. I went there and then I showed myself like this, very muddy. I was actually very muddy that time because I came from here, the property, and I was doing the plants. For me, the price is 100 pesos. And then with the other one who came and asked for the price, the vendor said, "Sitenta." Sitenta is 70. For him, it's 70. For me, it's 100 because I speak Tagalog and they know that I'm not from here. So yeah, I get overcharged. I still get offered tourist prices. Why? Because I speak Tagalog, not Visaya. Because my face is maybe unfamiliar. Because I don't have a family in the barangay. I don't know. So for you as an expat, dressing down, wearing chinelas, slippers, even trying to copy local mannerisms, it helps, but it doesn't erase the perception. You're still not from here, and that's what people respond to. I am a Filipino. I'm already being read as a outsider just for speaking the national language instead of the regional one. Then foreigners with no cultural fluency, you're entering their interaction 10 steps behind. Again, this isn't about judgment. It's about how local economies and identities work. People survive by making distinctions, and if they think you're from outside, that means you have more and should pay more. Okay, let's talk about money because this is where most expats struggle. You might think you're being scammed when someone quotes you 300 pesos for a tricycle ride, locals pay 40 pesos for. But what's happening isn't just about price, it's about perceived context. In places like here in this island, where tourism has become a major part of the economy, there's an unspoken rule. Locals pay what's fair, outsiders pay what they can afford. It's a sliding scale. Locals know it, vendors know it, drivers know it, and unless you blend in perfectly, you're going to be put on the outsider tier. What can you do about it? What can we do about it? Because it seems like I'm also an outsider. Well, learn baseline prices. Don't walk around guessing. Ask your landlord, housekeeper, or local friend. Practice saying, "Mahal kaayo." It means that's too expensive in Visaya. You don't need to be fluent, just aware. Watch how locals move. Don't ask how much a ride is. Watch what they hand over and copy it. This works all the time because me, being a Filipino, anywhere I go that is not very familiar to me or I don't really live there in that place, for example, like in my mom's province in Laguna. I mean, I don't live there, but I always visit her. And every time I visit her, I always forget the tricycle fare. So I don't ask people. I don't ask the driver. Well, I can ask the person beside me, but if they don't know because we don't have the same drop off, for example. So what I do is there is always someone that is gonna get off the tricycle the same place as me. So I always check how much they're gonna give, or if they have like 50 pesos, I always check if the driver will give them change. So that is what I do. I don't ask the driver. I observe. And it works all the time. And don't be too friendly right away. It sounds counterintuitive. But if you're overly open, overly smiling, overly curious, it reads as naive and people may take advantage. What works? Calm, confidence, firm tone, direct negotiation that earns respect much faster than being too apologetic. Not just that, a lot of people message me and ask, is Sikihor safe? And I always say, yes, but it depends on your definition of safe. Is it violent? No. Is there crime on the streets? Maybe sometimes, but it's rare. But is it safe for people who don't understand the social dynamics? Not always. Here's what that looks like. A neighbor offers to show you land and asks for a finder's fee. That's not legit. A random guy helps you park and demands 100 pesos. You go live on YouTube or TikTok and someone nearby starts asking questions. Why are you here? How much your camera cost? Where are you staying? These aren't dangerous moments, but they're power dynamics. You don't read them right, they become uncomfortable or worse. You don't need to act like a local. You just need to stop acting like a tourist. Okay, if this gave you a clear understanding of how things actually work here, leave a comment. I want to hear from you. Whether you live in Siquijor, in Dumaguete, in Leyte, in Samar, in Albay, in Bicol, have you ever been treated like a tourist even when you're trying to live like a local? If not, you're lucky. And if you want to see this live in real time, come hang out with me on my live stream. I have another channel. It's Beauty Live on YouTube. I show everything from market haggling to everything, basically continuous and unedited, just raw video of life in the Philippines. Now let me enjoy my papaya.
It's just one of those days, feels like you're drifting away. It's just one of those days, feels like you're falling away.